Recently, I think last week, Governor Murtala Nyako said this. He said, I will not go back to PDP because Nigerians are fed up with the party. Do you think Nigerians are fed up with the PDP?
No. See, there's no party without problems. Even if APC takes over the role of government today, they will have all this, the same issue PDP is having. So there is no party, and a party as big as PDP, there will always be issues. Yes, that I would say that I will categorize that as Governor, with due respect to him, Governor Murtala Nyako, maybe within the confines of what he has seen or the information at his disposal, but I don't share in that view.
All right. Quickly, Bamanga Tuko is out of the way now.
Yes.
Who do you think could be the next, or what's next step would the party be taking now? Is it an acting chairman or a substantive chairman?
No, it's for now, because if you have to follow the constitution, it has to be an acting chairman up to that time when there will be convention to have a substantive national chairman. Do you understand? So all the people that you see, PDP has finest of men in terms of professionalism, in terms of politics and everything. So there are good people, good number of people within the zone that can actually, that have integrity, not just anybody
now
in the Northeast. There are so many of them. I just can't start mentioning them, but there are so many of them.
But who are those that you think are the top contenders in the race for?
Yes, from what I've read, I heard Senator Maji Lawan, Gambo Lawan, they said Minister of Transport, Umar. So a whole lot of them.
These are some speculations. But that is what do you think has a capacity and has that persona to take over from Bamanga Tuko?
I wouldn't have see, I only know few of these people that I know that, for instance, Gambolawan is very youthful, and I think he can actually reach out, because we need young men who are digitalized. We don't want all these analog people anymore.
All right, interesting. But again, one question I would like to ask you is the fact that we've seen this play out. In the meantime, the party is going to meet again on Monday. Do you think they will come up with an acting chairman?
So they will certainly come up with somebody.
Who do you think the acting chairman?
I don't know, but No. I think the Northeast is bringing somebody now on acting capacity till that point when there will be convention. I think in March, when we don't have a substantive national chairman. Again,
the problems or the challenges on the plate of a party is to bring people back into the fold. Yes. Those people who have left the party, and again to unite the party. How big is this task?
It's very big. It's very huge. And
is that possible?
To bring people who have left the party back? No, some will come back, some will not. But I don't see the key players. When I mean key players, I'm talking of these critical stakeholders, the governors. I don't see their members, some of their members, because some members of these people don't even follow them to the party they work. But I see some of independent-minded people to come back, but I don't see these key players coming back now. I don't think that is visible right now.
How badly do you think the crisis
the PDP should have nipped this thing in the mud? I am telling you, in March 24, when we had the convention, with due respect to Mr. President, he has all the opportunities to change the ways PDP do things. But it was messed up. Everybody, including me, thought he would have done something different. I have to say this. He's my party. He's my president. He has all the opportunity in this world to make the difference. Why were people cajoled to step down? Why was the consensus option? Why? They should have allowed everybody to go into election. They should have allowed all the aspirants to go and test their popularity and capacity.
For those of people who are trying to get a sense of how bad things have gone in the time Bamanga Tuko was in office, just about a year, about 9 months. So when he was in office, we had 208 members in the House of Reps, and we had 23 governors in the PDP. But by the time Alhaji Bamanga Tuko he left this week, the party is left with 18.
Not a good statistic.
And the APC, the opposition party, is growing every day. They have about 16 governors in their fold. Now, House of Reps, there are about 208 House of Rep members in the PDP when Alhaji took office, and now leaving, has left the party with less than a majority that the party used to have. APC is in the majority in the House. That's how bad some of the situation had gone in the party. The question is, how can these problems be resolved? Can they ever be resolved?
No, it can't.
Considering the fact that 2015 is close by.
It can be resolved, but it's not going to be in totality. I don't see it in totality. Some people will still come back to the party. Some people will reason and say, okay, let's come back. Let's see if we can amend it. See, let me tell you, people like, for instance, the former Vice President, Atiku Abubakar, I don't know how they are going to do it. I don't know whether they will ensure that the man does not leave the party.
Do you think he's still very instrumental to the progress of the party?
Very, very.
He still has that influence?
I don't know. This was the former vice president of this country, and he has huge followership. He's a man to watch. You will see.
Interesting.
So the party and Mr. President must ensure that people like that don't leave.
All right, but these are some of the people who are aggrieved. Again, you look at the situation, the kind of people that we have. We have Chief Tony Aneni as the BOT chairman. How influential do you think these people are in the affairs of the party? We have someone like Governor Godswill Akpabio as the governor, the leader of the governors in the party. How do you think, how influential do you think these people are, and how instrumental do you think they could be?
What more can they do? Why have they not nipped this problem in the mud when the thing was happening? What are they bringing to the table now? What do they want to do now? I don't see them doing it.
So it's a helpless situation now.
I don't see them doing, but the only thing that can rescue, or that can rescue the situation, is the new chairman that is coming. His personality, his capacity, his sagacity, his intelligence, his diplomacy, diplomacy level. I mean, those are the things that can actually, maybe, and the team that is going to work with, those are things that can actually maybe rescue the party. Then Mr. President will have to sacrifice this together.
One of the intrigues that we saw in the past week was that Alhaji Bamanga Toko called the National Working Committee meeting of 12 members. Only 3 people showed up. 9 refused to show up.
That shows that there has never been unity in that house since he came on board. How did Oyinlola leave as National Secretary? A whole lot of issues. We don't want to go into that because of time. Oyinlola left. Has there ever been peace since he left? There has never been peace. So,
are you saying Oyinlola should be reinstated?
I think the matter is in court. I think it's the Supreme Court. The court will decide that. They will decide that. And if court decides in favor of Oyinlola, so be it. He will come back and take his position. I tell you, there are still more to be faced. There are still more crises. Bamanga Atuku living is just small
of the problem.
It's just small. It's just little of the problem.
Thank you so much, Oladimeji Fabiyi, for joining us on the program.
Thank you so much.
I've been speaking with Oladimeji Fabiyi. He knows a lot about the workings of the national arm of the PDP. He ran for the office of the National Secretary of the party in 2012. But here he is telling us about the situation in the party and how the party can move forward after the exit of Alhaji Bamanga Toko as chairman of the party. Well, we take a short break, and when we return, the House of the opposition party APC is on fire. Most affected is in Ogun State. We find out what's going on with the party in the state and across the country. Stay with us. We'll be right back.